Okay, all right. So I think that, so College Prep Roundtable, I think has had a great impact on the community because there actually is no other community like this. Well, this organization, Philadelphia College Prep Roundtable, started 25 years ago as a network. No one was doing that years ago. There may have been a meeting called by some office citywide to do something or a foundation, but not a collective of individuals, practitioners who do the work. These are the folks who brought this thing together. Now, since then, we are looked at as a voice and the sounding board and thought leaders by many organizations or many groups like politicians or the political groups, civic engagement, foundations. They all look to us in terms of what we do and what we believe in and our expertise in terms of the work. There, I'm gonna stop there right there. Now, with AIDS for J's though, I think AIDS for J's, it's too early to talk about AIDS for J's impact, but I think it's gonna have a major impact. What I hope is that, and by virtue of the fact that it's in these 3 schools, and more students will take advantage of the scholarship. With that said, I hope that Jordan and Villa puts it out there and begins, and so it's such that it becomes a challenge for other organizations and industry, particularly businesses and industry, who can afford to pay these kind of dollars for students to go to college.
Well, I haven't really made my choice yet. I visited a couple schools like Howard, Bloomsburg, IUP talked to me. Haven't made my decision yet, but I'm definitely interested in a lot of schools. Whatever they have to offer me, I'll be willing to take.
Cool. What's some of the issues you think you're gonna have transition from high school to college?
Issues, well, my parents didn't go to college. Well, my dad did in Puerto Rico, but that's much different. So it's like, if I go far from them, like 4 hours away, for example, IUP is 4 hours away, it's like, I don't know how I would like transition much. Like, how would it be? I'll be in the dorm. I'll just have to start doing everything for myself. Like my mother, she does everything for me. She cleans my room. She cooks for me. It's gonna be a whole different transition. And in terms of academics, that's gonna be all on me as well. Can't depend on anybody. I got a lot of people here to help me, but over there, it's all about myself. So yeah, transition. It's gonna be hard, but I'm ready for it.
Ready for the challenge.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Yes, because I'm so used to high school, teachers telling me what to do and stuff like that. So I have my stepsister, she actually go to college, and she told me like all the time, like it's not the same. Like you do everything yourself. Like you basically a young adult. There's no help. I mean, it's help, but a lot of stuff is not people telling you what to do, how to do it. It's just you just vibing, doing it yourself and basically understanding the part of life. So
I'm worried about getting settled because when I go to college, I'm going to be by myself. I'm not going to really have, not that I won't have support, but I'm going to be away from home. And I want to be able to feel settled and comfortable with the environment that I am in. And yeah, that's one thing I'm really worried about because I would hate to be one of those kids who go into college and then freak out and then just go back home and never go back again.
Or they fear, the cost of going to college. So a lot of times that's an issue right there. So the kids feel, I just need to graduate high school and go to work so I can help my family. So trying to change that mindset around and letting them know that you're better off, you can have a more comfortable life with an education rather than just going to work now is kind of hard to break. But also, having the students understand that they're intelligent and they have more worth. Sometimes they feel I can't go to college. That's not me. So that's another thing that we have to kind of change and say there's so many different options. Just doing post-secondaries and just going to college. It could be anything, a trade school, as long as you have a skill. And I try to let them know that the world right now, you're competing with thousands of kids that are graduating at the same time as you. So you have to have some kind of skill or something post-secondary to compete with that job, for that job. So getting to their heads about that is also a struggle. And again, our resources. We don't have AP courses here. We don't have honors courses here. So you have a classroom filled with all level kids, and a teacher is expected to teach to the higher level, middle level, and low level. And so that kind of classroom control is just impossible.
It's really tough.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you like about your job the most? Like, what has been your impact on the community?
I'm not sure if I have an impact on the community, but for me, if I have a student who once came in as a 9th grader saying I would never go to college, and then come into their 12th grade year and say, I am ready for this, I'm ready to do something with my life that's positive, I think that is probably the best thing about my job, is that we one student at a time, we're gaining ground. That education is their key to success. For people can take away so many different things, but you can't take away your own morals, your own values, and your education. So getting through to those hard students, is the ones that are resilient, is the best feeling.
Okay.
Can you